Good morning.
Good morning, Teacher John, Teacher Lee.
Will you lead the prayer, Miss Malini?
Father, and Son, and Holy Spirit, amen.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this opportunity that we have gathered here to discuss and monitor lessons. May you guide and bless us in today's session. As I pray in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen.
You may now take your seats.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am your teacher, John, and I am your teacher, Darlene. And for today, we will be discussing about family as a natural institution of our society. But before that, let us have some opening activities that is to be facilitated by Teacher Darlene. So, Teacher Darlene, kindly facilitate activities for today's session.
So before I forgot, let's check first the attendance. So if your name was called, please raise your hand, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have Miss Aligata, present, okay? Miss Julia Ramil, present. Mr. Geneo, okay? Miss Bali, present. Miss De Los Reyes, present. And lastly, we have Miss Rizel Tapia. Okay. So now, let's have an activity first. So, are you all excited? What's this?
Yes!
Okay, that's nice. So we have the activity called name Paint Me a Picture. So this, I will give you each a bond paper. You will draw here what you have learned or what you have any ideas about family is. I will give you 5 minutes to draw, and then after that you will discuss here in front. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. Alright, are you all done? Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's good. And then, who would like to share their ideas through their drawing? Yes, Miss Riza. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. So I draw a tree because I do believe that the family is like a tree, the foundation of the child's growth and development. Thank you so much.
Alright, so it seems like you have enjoyed our first activity.
Yes.
So now, we will proceed to the next activity. Are you all excited?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So our next activity is, you bring me a thing that symbolizes what your family is, and then come here in front to explain what you have. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Since you have the thing in your table now, who wants to volunteer? Okay, then I have Miss Bali. So these highlighters represents my family because these have different colors. So my family also have different traits and personalities. But despite these differences, we're blended together and we have unity. Any other hand? Yes, Miss Yazzie.
So the thing that I have is a pen. So I believe a pen is a representation of a family because the family needs a communication and a pen is used for writing letters and communication. The family needs to communicate and express one another. That's all I do.
Wow! So let's give them a round of applause for sharing this fun. This is very amazing, no?
Yes.
have enjoyed our activity, let's go to our proper discussion. And this is to be led by our one and only facilitator, Miss Jan Marie Humawan.
Alright, thank you, Miss B. Good morning once again, my dear students. Good morning. Before we start with our discussion proper, let us first have a review. Who can give me a short recap from the last topic that we discussed? Yes, Miss Kapian.
So, good morning everyone. Last meeting, we discussed about the child's development, especially in its nurture and nature process, and how it affects their growth and development as they become infant, to toddler, and up to adolescence. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Kapian. Now let us start through watching this video. Kindly watch, everyone.
Anong klaseng report yan? Parang hindi naman pinaghandaan.
Ano naman? Sigurado ba gusto mo? Kahit first year, alam mong pinagkaiba ng ordinary sa preferred years.
Ay, bakit ang bigat ng araw nito? Ginawa ko naman ng lahat. Pero bakit? Kulang pa rin. Sakit na lang sukuan eh. Sumasabay pa ng thesis na ako. Stress.
Babawi kami sa'yo, okay? Pasensya ka na talaga. Ay, siya, matutulog na ako ha. Good night na. Ikaw na bahala dyan.
Ma! Ma! Hindi ko na naman sila naabutan.
Nakakapagod. Laging ang bigat ng pakiramdam ko pero hindi ko ma-pinpoint kung anong problema ko.
Gusto ko lang naman ng makakausap.
Hindi na ako natatakot na kumawala. Sa bawat rason kung bakit kailangang magpatuloy. Sapagkat ito na ang huling pagsubok.
Oo, anak. Oo, ano bang gusto mong pasalubong? Sige. Takaw naman. Sige, pauwi na ako. Sige, love you.
Pre, hindi na pala ako mag-uwi. Awala na lang kayo. Okay, sige.
Hindi ko na kailangang tumakbo. Wala na akong kailangang takasan pa. Dahil sa muling pagbukas ng aking mga mata. Hindi ko na kakailanganing lumaban pa. Hanggang dito na lang.
Family is not an option. It's always a priority.
So always make time for that one thing that matters the most. Family.
After watching the video, what have you learned? Can anyone share their reflection or insights about the video? Alright, Ms. Dilos Reyes.
So, what I have learned in the video, as we can see, the video is all about the family. And we all know that the family is the important component in our life. We should respect our family, we should take care of them, and also we should treasure the memories that we have. That's all.
Thank you, Ms. Dilos Reyes. Another hand. Alright, Ms. Sanico.
So to add on, accordingly to the surgeon, family is very important tool in our society because whatever challenges may be going through, we still love and whatnot.
Thank you, Miss Alito. It was a wonderful reflection. Another hand. Right, Miss Ramil?
So based on what I have seen in the video, family is a very essential matter in our society and in our community because it helps us to encounter a lot of things and experience different kinds of situations.
That was a very wonderful reflection, everyone. These are the objectives for today's session. Who among you here can read the objectives? Or everyone read, try to read.
Letter A. To recognize the factors and values to understand the structure of the family as a fundamental institution in the society. B. To become a functioning individual who acts as a role model to their respective families by applying the knowledge that they have pondered. And C. To let them determine the specific emotions they have observed while implementing the different activities.
From the start, it was really obvious that our topic for today's session is a family as a natural institution of society o
Ang pamilya bilang natural na institusyon ng lipunan.
Let us first define what is the definition of family. Who can read? Alright, Miss Ramil.
A family is a group of two or more persons related by birth, marriage, or adoption who live together. All such related persons are considered as members of one family.
Alright, thank you, Miss Ramil. It was highlighted there that when we talk about family, it is a combination of two or more persons. It could be related by blood, marriage, or adoption, or anyone that is involved or a member of a family, and that is considered as a family. On the other hand, family can also what? Can we read Miss De Los Reyes?
Family means having someone to love you unconditionally in spite of you and your shortcomings. They are loving and supporting one another even when it's not easy to do so. It's being the best person you could be so that you may inspire your loved ones. Family doesn't see color, race, creed, not culture. It sees in the heart.
Thank you, Miss De Los Reyes. As mentioned there that family is behind our back no matter what happened. They won't betray us. It could also give us the love and the conditional love itself and care that we need every day. Family is our greatest treasure of all. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Why does family is important in our society and also within ourselves? Who can read? Yes, Miss Janae.
These bonds are important because family help us to get through the most disastrous times at the best times. Family is important because they can offer support and security coupled with unconditional love. They will always look to see and bring out the best in you, even if you cannot see it for yourself or to yourself.
Thank you, Ms. Janeo. When we talk about family, it is really important. At the same time, it could give us the love. Even in our disastrous times, they are at our back.
Yes.
They also bring out the best in us. Our family is our friend. It's our first friend. It could give us the development. It influences us no matter who we are. At the same time, it will give us the kind of love that no one could ever give.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
After discussing the definition and the importance of family in our society, let us now go through with the different types of family. The first type here is the nuclear family. Who can read? Okay, Miss Alegada.
Nuclear family. Nuclear families, also known as elementary or traditional families, consist of two parents, usually married or common law, and their children. Nuclear families may have one or more children who are biological or adopted, but the main idea is that the parents are raising their kids together in the family home.
Thank you, Miss Alegada. When we talk about nuclear family, it is the most common family that we can see in our society. It could be consist of mother, a father, and a children. A children could be 2 or more, or it could be adopted. The next type of family is the single family. Who can read? Alright, Miss Tapian.
Single parent. Single parent families consist of one parent with one or more kids. In these cases, the parent either never married, is widowed, or divorced.
Thank you, Miss Tapian. When we talk about single parent, it could be divorced, widowed, or not married at all. A single parent would be your mother only, your father only. The next type of family is the extended family. Who can read? Alright, Miss Valili.
Extended families are families with 2 or more adults who are related through blood or marriage, usually along with children. This often includes aunts, uncles, cousins, or other relatives living under the same roof.
Thank you, Miss Valili. In extended family, we would be highlighting 2 or more adults living in the same roof. In extended family, it could be your cousins, your aunts, or any relative. It's either from your father or mother that is living inside or living in one home. Let us now proceed with the another type of family, which is the childless family. Who can read? Right, Miss De Los Reyes.
Childless families are families with 2 partners who cannot have or don't want kids. In the world of family types and dynamics, these families are often forgotten or left out, even though you can still have a family without children.
Thank you, Miss De Los Reyes. When we talk about childless family, it could either be they decided not to have a child, or they could not have a child naturally. The next type of family is the step family. Who can read? Alright, Miss Ramil.
So, step family. A step family is when 2 separate families merge into one. This can go several different ways, like 2 divorced parents with 1 or more children, blended families, or 1 divorced parent with kids marrying someone who has never been married and has no kids.
Thank you, Ms. Ramil. When we talk about step family, it could either come in 2 forms. It could either be the divorce, another divorce family here, another divorce, and they combine or they come together, and that could be called as step family. On the other hand, it could be come in another form, which is divorce or widowed, and a single one who never married or never had a child, and they come together, and that could be called as the step family. The last type of the family is the grandparent family. Who can read? Thank you. Miss Janeo.
So grandparent family. So the final family type is a grandparent family. A grandparent family is when 1 or more grandparent is raising their grandchild or grandchildren.
When we talk about grandparent family, it could come in that your grandparents is raising you in a one home. You are be highlighting there that your grandparents. It could either also be your grandmother only or your grandfather, or comes in 2 forms. Now let us talk about the rules of family in the society. We all know that the family is the basic unit of our society. A family is a continent, and it is a part of a whole. A family could influence us. It could help us in shaping our own values, our culture, our norms, or any forms that could affect us, our growth in our community. And now let us proceed with another rule of society, which is shaping an individual. Our family is our nursery in shaping our values and our development of our behaviors. It influences us since the child were born in this world. He or she is influenced by his or her family. That is why the child is the reflection of the family, because it influences us, our growth and our development. Alright, thank you everyone for listening, and I hope you have learned something about our topic for today's discuss about the application activity. Mr. Lee?
Okay, so in this juncture, I want you to create an activity, maybe singing, like drawing, or any creative activity that you want. Okay, and then you can submit it next meeting. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so since the lesson is done, I have an assignment to you, which is you will define this following, and this terms is mission, guidance, faith, family, and decision making. And then you can write it in a 1/2 lengthwise and pass it on next week in the meeting. To test your knowledge, we will have a quiz. So number your paper from 1 to 10. Okay, number 1, define from 1 to 4, define what is family. And then 6 to 10, state what are the 6 types of family. Okay, are you all done? Okay, can you pass your papers forward?
Today was a fruitful discussion. I hope you have learned something. And you would also bring this towards your future. Goodbye and thank you everyone. See you around. Goodbye and thank you, Miss John and Miss Lee.
I know you moved on to someone new. Whole life is beautiful. You were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you.
Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke. Too young to feel this old. Watching us both turn cold. Oh, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. These days, these days. These days, these days.
3 years of ups and downs, nothing to show for it now. And I know it ain't pretty when the fire burns out. Calling me when I'm drunk, remind me of what I've done. And I know it ain't pretty when you're trying to move on.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. Oh, I know, oh, I know, I know. These days, these days.
Cigarettes in the ashtray, reminiscing on those past days. I thought you didn't know my last name, but that changed. And I traveled around the world, think where you living at now. I heard you moved to Austin, got an apartment and settled down. And every once in a while, I start texting, write a paragraph, but then I delete the message. Think about you like a pastime. I could cry you a river and get you baptized. Or I wasn't ready to act right. Used to always think I'd get you back right. They say that things fall apart. We were gonna move to Brooklyn, you were gonna study art. But love is just a tool to remind us who we are, and that we are not alone when we're walking in the dark.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other.
我是林佳美，今年18岁。这般调皮捣蛋的小瓜，
佳美呀，那要开心去洗洗啦。
他们都是我妈妈帮忙照顾的弟弟妹妹。这里每一天都像农场一样。
你们不要爬高高。
不，应该是战场。
这个也费用太多了。哎呀，不，弟，去，你来啊！这是给我妈妈啦。对呀，你收着啊哈，我先去玩。
坦白说，我很讨厌妈妈这一份工作，不但占据我私人空间，也占据了我跟妈妈的相处时间。
交通啊都好方便添嘛，
而且就是环境也很好哦。咦，你也记得家长日啊？
你真係要去啦！
我常在想，我到底是不是我媽親生的？
嘉美啊，做咩你喺度嘅？你阿媽喺醫院喎。
没有事情嘛？啊，我没事，柚子她跌倒，每次爬高高。怎么又是他们？叫我嘞？点啊？哎，他没事，又有费给他钱啊？
以后妈妈就不会照顾你们的孩子，我会赚钱养我妈妈。
佳美，你怎么可以这样说话？一直以来大家都那么疼你，大家都希望你可以上大学。我们走吧。
我从来没有想过，其实大家都很照顾我，还帮我找了很多升学的资料，就是希望成就我的理想和未来。
这个你带去，
谢谢。记得喝多一点水，还有早一点睡觉啊。
哎呀，其实你学校也不是很远罢了嘛，快点咯，时间不早咯。
每个人都用自己的方式说对不起。就好像每个人都会用不一样的关怀方式。这里的生活很充实，认识了很多新朋友，也学习了很多，但偶尔还是会想念那些吵闹的日子。
你们长大当什么？
每个人都会经历成长的过程，我很庆幸一直有你。